when you not 100, Those the same ones say they love you, they funny, You can't match my energy, and yeah, you know it, Way too cold, yeah, man, I'm way too cold, Way too cold, yeah, man, I'm way too cold, Way too cold, yeah, man, I'm way too cold, Yes, I meant it, yeah, man, I'm way too cold,
What is going on, everybody? Pete Simonetti here for the one, the only NYY News TV. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to my man Hirsch. I got it there from you, my friend. I greatly appreciate it. All love from mine to yours, Hirsch. You have been the man for a long time, and you still remain the man. I'm sure we'll be seeing much more of each other, my friend. You are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't say it enough to my beautiful supporters here at NYY News TV. We're about to enter 2023. But first and foremost, guys, I got a question to ask you all. I thought about this today during the episode of Get Yanked. If you have not watched Get Yanked, go ahead and do it before you end up getting yanked. You don't want to get yanked. And another quick shout out, thank you to Lewitt. The mic is back in session, baby boy. They told me, Pete, you screaming that mic. You yelling that mic. You spitting all over that John. You need the cover on top, baby boy, and you're going to be okay. So, cover is in place. We are ready to rock and roll. We're back to business as usual. And we're working on some really, really big things. Big announcements coming over the next couple of weeks. Can't wait to get that out to you guys. But I got to pose a question today to everybody. Will Brian Cashman's ego allow him to sit out this offseason? Now, you're probably sitting there saying, Pete, wait a second, Pete. Hold on. What do you mean? The Yankees went out there. They got Carlos Rodon. They brought Aaron Judge in. They re-signed Anthony Rizzo. It's all about Schkarol right there, fam. Look, you don't got to take it from me. Aaron Judge and Carlos Rodon specifically discussed conversations with Hal Steinbrenner. And how Aaron Judge got the deal done. He closed it. He was the driving force behind it. Brian Cashman's ego is a known thing in Major League Baseball. This is not against something, that's hearsay. You talk to people around Major League Baseball, you talk to writers, everybody. Brian Cashman's ego is a real thing. Brian Cashman's ego sometimes can be his worst enemy. And at times like right now, maybe it's his best trait. Because I really believe Brian Cashman is not sitting out there waiting in the weeds just to make a statement like, hey, Estevan Florial's a left fielder. Nah, come on now. We've heard Brian Cashman do this a lot. Nick Swish is the starting first baseman in 2009. Boom, they get Mark Teixeira. Bubba Crosby's the starting center fielder. Boom, we get Johnny Damon. We've heard this a ton from Brian Cashman. Am I sitting here saying that Brian Cashman is, as I basically said, as of right now, Josh Donaldson's our third baseman? Well, of course he got to say that because he goes, hey, look, Josh Donaldson sucks ass. Nobody who wants him then. We value him enough for his defense that he could start at third base for us. And to be fair, if you improve somewhere else, that ain't the worst option in the world, especially with DJ LeMahieu hopefully being healthy. He's going to have to find a spot for himself, and maybe he takes over third, and you got that little competition there, guys that can play all over the place. Oswaldo Cabrera, so on and so forth. They got the pieces there. But I truly believe Brian Cashman's ego is not going to allow him to sit back and have everybody go, Big Stein is here. He's going to see everybody. Yeah, man, they're happy about Stein. Shit, okay, cool. All right. I got to believe, and again, I got no evidence of this. I broke many news stories this year. All the deadline was broke right here at NYY News TV. Your boy, Carlos Rodon, right here, NYY News TV. I don't have anything on anything else right now, only what I tell you guys. Again, I always say this because I need to get this point across. Please do not associate me, I said this on Twitter, with any rumor that does not come from me directly. If it comes from a teammate, that's their opinion. They can do that. But if you're talking about somebody said this, it's got to be Pete saying it. It can't be, well, I heard this guy say this guy said that. It's got to, let it come from me and talk to me. Everybody has their opinion. They're allowed to. Everybody has their way of going about their business. They're allowed to. I can't do nothing about that. That is their thing to do. They got the right to say whatever opinion they want. If they want to use it as clickbait, use it as clickbait. If you want to go out there and that's how you want to run your network, do it. I got no right to tell you not to. Do what you want to do. I don't believe in telling people how to run their channels at all. I don't believe in that now. To me, that's crazy. Who am I to be the arbiter of what Yankee content is out there? No. I don't do that. But I truly do believe, it might be Max Kepler. I don't know. I do believe that Brian Cashman knows I got a couple of moves here. Look, they're loading up on infielders. Does that mean Volpe? Does that mean Peraza? I don't know. Again, this is me just putting out information of what's logical right now, what's obvious. They stacked up on a couple of more relief pitchers, relief options potentially. And it's obvious what the Yankees need. So is it Kepler? Is it a bigger deal than that? We know Brian Reynolds, other teams are involved. John Morosi says the Yankees are still involved. Dodgers really, pushing the buttons there. They definitely got the pitching prospects to get a deal like that done. The Yankees, I believe, will be more of a quantity over quality type thing. Maybe more guys that are major league ready. Kind of like what Hector on Get Yank said today. Yankees could do something like that. We don't know if the Pirates do. But I'll be honest with you, man. Based off knowing Brian Cashman, knowing Brian Cashman's ego alone, I cannot see Brian Cashman sitting back, letting Hal Steinbrenner get all the credit. And trust me right now, I know people are going to say, well, Pete, Hal get the final word no matter what. Yes, but Brian Cashman loves the cash cow shit. I've had that confirmed by many people. Brian Cashman loves that shit. The ego is... And look, everybody got an ego. That's cool. I always say, if you don't think you're the best at what you do, you're doing something wrong. You should want to be the best at what you do. And you should believe you're the best at what you do. So I don't think there's anything wrong with Brian Cashman having an ego. I think the thing is, Brian Cashman hasn't filled that ego right now. When Steinbrenner is, he's spending that money and fans are happy with him. If you went out there and you wrote some up right now, I believe the majority of Yank fans say, you know what, I'm okay with how Hal Steinbrenner has done this offseason. I'm cool with that. I got no issues with it. Now you flip that over to Brian Cashman, I think that sour taste is still in everybody's mouth. And it's like, what have you done, bro? You've had like 3 months to move salaries. You've had months to do something, and we haven't seen you do a damn thing. So what are we doing here, fam? And Cashman might be sitting back saying, well, guys, hold on a second. I'm working on something pretty big here. New Year's coming in. Maybe we'll start that new year with a bang. Who knows? Well, we're working on something. We got some things lined up. For the people going, the Yankees don't got the prospects to do this, do that, that's bullshit. I'll tell you right now, it's bullshit. Can the Yankees get super creative and make a monster move that none of us thought about? Of course they can. Why couldn't they? Why do people feel like it's impossible? We've seen it done and done before, but for the Yankees, they can't do it. Why? Why can't the Yankees do it? Why aren't teams interested in maybe salary swaps? So we take on a longer term contract, but we got to eat some of your salaries that are shorter term. That makes sense. There's a lot of options out there that could make sense. And that is what is so beautiful about being a Yankee fan. And that is what is so beautiful about communities of content creators, is that everybody can voice an opinion. Now, there's a lot of content creators that I get video clips of, and I'm like, yeah, these guys nuts. Who's smoking crack today? Let's find out. But I would never sit here and go, they shouldn't make that video. That is, who am I to go tell another content creator what type of videos they should be making? Now, there are some things in the content community you shouldn't do. I get that. When it comes to like YouTube type things, like you're tagging other channels, and that does cross a line where it's like, bro, that's a little messed up. But when it comes to somebody using clickbait, let them use clickbait. If somebody wants to use clickbait, let them do it. Let them do it. If they want to do that, let them do it. So, again, at the end of the day, this is what makes this fan base so beautiful, is that people have so many different opinions. People are so excited about what could the New York Yankees do? What will the Yankees do? What is realistic? What is not realistic? What can we hope for? I don't want a fan base all the time that doesn't think outside the box. It doesn't make for fun conversation. I like having a fan base filled with some crazies in it. It's nice. It makes for an entertaining conversation and dialogue. It makes for, like I said, entertainment, which is NYynewsTV, best in news, rumors, and entertainment. I've added entertainment in there because, look, we like to have fun. We like to laugh. Do you guys think I love to lose my voice after a season and my throat kills me the last second half of the year? Of course not. Do you all like making rant videos? No, of course not. But I'm a passionate Yankee fan. And on top of that, I love providing entertainment, knowledge, news. When I could break a story, I do it. I love all that stuff because you guys love it too. And I feed off of your guys' energy. So when it comes to energy, I got to believe Brian Cashman is sitting back there saying, I'm getting something this year. We're going to make something work this year. Because I tell you this, the New York Yankees are at a little point here, right? And what I mean by that is the Yankees have the free agent thing marked this year. You can't give it a F. Can't give it a C. You got to look at the free agency. Not talking about everything. Free agents. You got to say, we got Judge and Rodon. And you can sit there and go, all right, well, Judge Anthony Rizzo, Judge Rodon, Tommy Kahnle. You can't sit back there and go, yeah, but, we expected Judge. All right, then we got Rizzo, Rodon, and Kahnle. And frick that. If you don't want to talk about anybody last year, we got Rodon and Kahnle. That's great for free agency. That's great. I tell you what, I knew the Yankees liked Rodon earlier in last year because I was the one who put the information out. They were trying to trade for him at the deadline. That turned out to be true. And the Yankees really loved him enough to sign him in the offseason. I couldn't sit here confidently and go to Yankees and get Rodon. So I'm very happy on the free agent side what the Yankees have done. But now it comes to Brian Cashman. And you can say, well, Cashman has stuff to do with that. That's cool and all that. But fans don't care. But fans see the money. They go, Hal Steinbrenner. We need to see Cashman be creative. That's why I'm hard on the guy so much. We've had about 2.5 months or whatever it is since the season ended, and we ain't got no type of smart trade that we could say this is a good move. We're building a different type of offense. Right now, we got the same offense. Besides, maybe Peraza's going to be playing. And we don't know what the rest is. We got a full year of Peraza. A full year of maybe Volpe coming up. A full year of Oswaldo Cabrera. We don't know none of this, but the Yankees are at a tipping point, is what I mean, is to balance out the offseason. Where we can all enter and go A+, baby. A's, B+. None of us are going to sit there and say C if the Yankees make a couple of good trades, but we got to see it done. So Brian Cashman, we're calling on you, my friend. I know you can do it. You've been a GM for a long-ass time for a reason. We can knock your trades all you want, but come through this offseason. Trust me, I feel like I got a pretty good pulse of Yankee fans out there. We want a big move. We want a nice trade. And look, some of us more than other ones. I've already said it. I know fans don't like it. If we get Max Kepler, look, I'm going to tell you guys right now, after looking into him, is he the sexy move? No. Is he my number one choice? No. Is it the only move they should make then? No. But I will tell you this. We wanted less strikeouts on this club. He's a lefty. The shift is going to help him. He's going to have a higher average. He hits the ball. He's fast. He's a great defender. He puts the ball in play. That's what we've asked for. So I can't sit here and totally do cock on that move. I can't drop a Mondo Duke on that move if it happens. We'll see, though. Are there better options? Of course. I've been saying that. I've been giving you guys different ideas. And if I report on something, you're going to hear from my mouth, hopefully to God's ears, right? And we get a deal done, or the Spank's ears. However you want to go about that, Spanky. It's all good, man. You know what I mean? But guys, we are going to wrap this one up right here. Let me know in the comments below. Do you believe truly that Brian Cashman is going to sit this thing out with making no trades whatsoever? He ain't going to make no big move, no decent move to make the Yankees offense better for next year? I think he will. You guys let me know. Guys, we have passed 14,200 subs. We got an amazing goal to get the past 15K by the start of opening day. I think we'll fly by that likely, but you never know. So hit that sub button, share it to your friends and family. You guys already know the best in Yankees news, rumors, and entertainment. Pound for pound. We the best around. NyynewsTV. Talk to you guys again very, very soon. I want to write today.